This morning we are on board 7 Stars. She is a Bali 4.8. The boat came in, it's been used for charter, and we now have a leak on one of our Saildrives. So we're gonna take the boat over to Christmas Cove this morning where it's nice and calm and really clear water. We're gonna drop the lower unit, replace the lower seals while the boat is in the water. We're leaving Banner Bay and we are headed for Christmas Cove, so we've got to go just around this corner right here. Headed just to the coast of Greater St. James. There's a nice little cove right there. It'll be nice and calm so we can get all this work done. First step in this whole process is going to be to remove the oil from that dude.
137 hours.
137 hours on that engine.
Yeah, this is a kind of an odd setup. The drive is actually in front of the engine, so the bow of the ship is that way and the stern is here, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all of the fluids from the Saildrive. Milky, that is. Yeah, she's sucking now. So there we go, 2.8 quarts, or just right at 3 quarts of oil, which is the capacity of the drives. And then you can see why we're replacing this oil, all nice and milky. So there's definitely water getting into this drive. Very important step here after you remove all of the oil from the drive is to reinsert oil fill cap and the plug on the dipstick cap when we pull the lower unit off. If we don't replace these plugs, it'll flood the boat. Water will actually back up through the drive and into the boat. We're good now to dive in the water and pull the lower unit off. Alright, so we successfully pulled the lower unit out of this Saildrive, and now we're going to replace all the seals on it. So we've got these 2 big seals on this one. So this is the follower, right? The shaft and the gear unit slide into the lower unit, and then this backs it up and holds everything in place. So we replaced the 2 seals that seal against the shaft. There's one on the inside, one on the outside. And you can see this is the shaft, and this is the surface area they seal on right here, right there and right there. We found, whenever we pulled this assembly apart, we found a whole lot of fishing gear wrapped up in the prop. It was actually on the inside of the hub of the prop, which we think was pulling one of the seals out, causing all the water to get into the unit, right? So now we have 2 brand new seals in place, and we're gonna put the unit back together. All right, so Joe is down below installing the gear set with the replace seals in it. And one of the tricks to this whole task is whenever you go to reinsert or when you go to remove that whole shaft assembly is to actually crack open the oil fill cap. That way any pressure that's between the gears and the bearings and the shaft inside the Saildrive can be relieved. That way easily slide the shaft back into the unit or remove it from the unit. Otherwise it just will not come out or go back in. Alright, just like that, we are done with the seal replacement on the lower unit at Saildrive, and we're going to sail our way back to Banner Bay.